Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a little bit of a different style of video. We're going to be doing a get ready with me with a voiceover where I tell you how you can get anything you want out of life using the law of attraction. So if you're brand new to the law of attraction and you have no idea what that is, I'm just going to give you a brief overview in 2 seconds. Essentially, it just means that whatever you focus on, that's what you're going to get. So if you focus on negative things, you're just going to attract negative things. If you focus on positive things, you're going to attract positive things. The funny part about it is that even if you don't know what the law of attraction is, you're still using it. So it could be as simple as when you wake up in a bad mood and you're just in a negative mindset and you trip and you fall when you walk to the bathroom, then you drop your toothbrush, then you get every red light on your way to work, and then when you get to work, you working with your least favorite coworker in the worst spot that you could have possibly got to put to work in, and your day just keeps going downhill because you just continuing with this negative vibration. But now, when you are intentionally using the law of attraction, you're aware of all of this and you're aware of your energy and your thoughts and your mindset and all of that. You can turn that around. Even if you wake up in a bad mood, you have the power to change that and to now redirect your thoughts and your mindsets and your mood and your emotions and all of that into something more positive, and you can change the outlook of your entire day. Like, you can start attracting positive things to come to you instead of all those negative things that I previously listed. So basically, that's what the law of attraction is. Everything is energy, and if you're vibrating on a low energy, you're just going to attract negative and low energy things to you. So how do we use this to our advantage rather than our disadvantage? So when I think of manifestations, I think of my son Oliver, because that's my biggest manifestation yet. I actually made a video on how to conceive a boy, and that's my most viewed video on this channel. So I will actually be making another video on how I use the law of attraction specifically, not what I did to conceive a boy, but actually how I also use the law of attraction. I touched on it on that video, but I definitely have to go into more detail. So I might be using that as an example as I go through this list of how you can get anything you want using the law of attraction. So firstly, you have to decide what you want specifically. So with the example of Oliver, when I was trying to manifest a baby, I was specific. I wanted a baby boy. I wanted him to be a Scorpio. I wanted him to be, handsome. I wanted him to be sweet. I wanted him to be kind. I wanted him to, I just manifested him in so much detail, and it's just insane because he's exactly what I manifested him to be. So the first step to me is to decide what you want specifically. If that's a car, what kind of car do you want? What color car do you want? What do you want the interior to look like? What do you want the I don't know what the buttons to look like. I don't know. If you manifesting an apartment or a house, what color, what furniture you want up in there? What where do you want it to be? Do you want it close to the train? Do you want it close to the park? Do you want it to be like suburban? Do you want it to be in the city, the country, whatever? Like, you have to go into specific detail of what you want. If you are going to get it, you have to see it in your mind before you hold it in your hand. So number one is decide specifically what you want from the universe or God or whatever you want to call our higher power. Now, when you do this, make sure that you leave some room for the universe or God to be creative. So you want to say this or better. If you are manifesting a baby, say, I'm manifesting a baby. I'm ready for a baby. I can't wait to meet this baby. But this or better. Maybe you get 2 babies. Who knows? If you're manifesting an apartment, say this or better. If you're manifesting money, say you're manifesting a calm $1,000, say that or better. You never know. Maybe the universe is ready to give you $10,000. You don't want to go manifesting one thing when you could have got, the universe is actually trying to give you more. So whenever you being specific and you honing down on what you actually want from life, leave it up to God and say this or better, because God actually knows better what's for you than you know. I know that's hard to believe for us who are control freaks and we like to plan everything and have our life plan sorted out, and we want to do this by this age, and we want to get married and have kids and be in a house by this age and retire by this age, and go on vacations and get all these degrees, and motivated people like myself who we like to control how our life is going, and we have this life trajectory. And guess what? God's life plan for us is way better than the one that we're creating. So even though we're manifesting things and we're, being proactive and intentionally using the law of attraction, we gotta leave some room for God to do better. Okay, so we decided what we wanted, we're detailed about it, we see it in our head. Now we have to figure out what type of manifester you are. Are you a visual person? Do you like to visualize and, see all of these things that you're manifesting in your mind? Are you more of a senses person? Do you need to smell and touch and feel what you're manifesting? If that's the case, you might want to look into like candles. Maybe you want to light a candle that smells like a new car, and you just close your eyes and you picture that new car and you smell the new car smell. Or maybe you are manifesting a boyfriend or a husband. Maybe you want to light a candle that smells like what your husband's going to smell like, and you just smell that candle and you just feel like so grateful that you have this new husband and your manifestation is already happening. You figure that out. There are a bunch of manifestation tools. Comment down below if you want me to make a video on all of these different tools you can use. But there's the 369 method. You can use your senses, you can visualize, you can write things down, and you can journal them. A lot of people do that. I've definitely used journaling to manifest. You can do gestures, which brings me to my next point. So the next step is basically, once you have been specific, you decided what you wanted, you did your methods, you're using it every day, you want to start using gestures to attract whatever it is you're manifesting. So let's say I am manifesting a baby. We're using this example again, I know. I would buy a onesie. I actually bought a onesie and I hung it up on my wall when I was pregnant with Oliver, and I just would be so happy when I see that onesie, because I would be like, wow, I'm really having this healthy, beautiful baby that I'm manifesting. I'm going to get to meet him soon. I made sure it was like I think it was like a Batman onesie or whatever. Like, I wanted to make sure that I'm, aligning with him being a boy and having all these characteristics that I wanted to have and whatnot. But that was just a gesture that was attracting him to me. So if I were to be, let's say, attracting a new home, I would go ahead and start doing gestures like that by, say, cleaning out my spaces. So if I'm trying to manifest a new home or a new apartment, I'm going to start cleaning up, start packing stuff up. Like, even if I don't have any apartment plan or anything like that, I didn't sign no lease or nothing, I would just start doing little things like, oh, let's just start packing, organizing the clothes, so when it's time to put them in boxes, they're already organized. Or let me, let me buy this new broom because I'm gonna need it in a new house. Or let me go and get this pay for a architect because I'm getting ready to build a new home. Let me go ahead and pay this architect. Even if you don't have the money for the land or the money for the actual home, go ahead and pay an architect to do a sketch of your dream home, because it's happening. So why wouldn't you do it? So once you do your grand gestures, you want to be grateful for whatever you have now. If you're trying to manifest a new home, you have to be grateful for the home that you already live in. Maybe you live in a shithole like I used to live in, and you need to just say, you know what, this has been my home for a couple years. There's people out there who are homeless who would love to live in this home like me. And this place has been my shelter and my protection for years, and the rent is cheap, and yeah, it's not no luxury place, but you know what? This has been a good place for me for this stage of my life, and I'm grateful for that. You have to get to that point before God blesses you with more things. So definitely be grateful for whatever you have. And the next step is to identify with your goal. Don't identify with contradicting results. For example, if you're manifesting mental health and mental stability, don't go saying my anxiety this, my anxiety that, my anxiety won't let me be great. You're claiming anxiety. That's contradicting what you're really manifesting, which is mental health. If you're claiming anxiety all the time, that's what's going to be attracted to you. So you definitely don't want to do that. But basically, that's how you use the law of attraction to get anything you want out of life. You decide what you want, you ask for it, you feel as though you already have it, you practice gratitude, and then you trust God or the universe that it will be delivered to you.